What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. Okay, we just activate Teekboo.
Yeah.
Because the thing about Yubel is they're all fiends.
Okay,
so now that they've committed one fiend to the field, they can't summon any more of their Yubel shit.
So then we're good.
Yeah. And then the Gaia Armor Dragon in all its glories.
Alright, cool.
Foreshadowing from the very start of the episode. They're reading this like the No! Come on!
Solemn Johnson deal?
God says no? Why would you negate that? It don't do anything.
Well, wait, now he just loses. Just attack into him and win.
Attack for 27! Draw the free card!
Into the game! Let's go!
We got him, baby! Yubel ain't shit! And welcome back, ladies and non-ladies, to Master Duel Masochist. It's a new day, new shirt, I've got some goggles on my hat, and we are back in Silver 5, ready to grind it again, all on my lonesome. No special guest here, unless you count this little bar down here. If you don't know, I guess I should mention this real quick. I film all of these on stream, recording in front of a live audience that you can't hear. Although actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should put them on the screen again. People liked that last time. Hold up, 1 second. Oh, behold, there they are, their voices made manifest. Now you know I'm not lying about that, although I'm not sure why I would lie. Either way, the bar, I'm doing a little donation goal. If you're unfamiliar, I've actually been working on a side project in addition to all my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I am writing an audiobook. It's called The Legend of Lefty. Part 1 is live on the YouTube channel right now. You can go check it out. Here's like a picture. Hopefully the editor can put the thumbnail up there. And that's like the first 7 hours, the first 24 chapters or so. I'm working on part 2 right now. That should be out sometime in August or September. And in order to make that much better than part 1, I wanted to commission a whole bunch of illustrations to show some of the cool and epic moments that happen in part 2 of The Legend of Lefty. Unfortunately, professional illustrations are expensive. They're exceptionally expensive. So I started this little fund down here to sort of help get the funds to be able to do that. Obviously, I don't think we're gonna get all 2,000. That would be like 5 or 6 images, I believe. I forget exactly how the math works out. But I just basically set the goal really high, and whatever I get, that's what I'm going to use towards this project. We'll get some kind of illustrations regardless, but the more donations, the more we get, the better the project will be. So that's why that's there, and you know, if you want to help out, you can always pop down into one of my streams, consider donating towards that project, or you can always just join the Patreon. You know, there's a link down in the description, patreon.com/hardleggaming. The funds there don't go directly towards the project, but they go towards me. And if I have more funds, then I can put them towards the project. And plus, I'd appreciate it in general. Just $1, $1 a month, maybe? That would be pretty neat. But anyway, enough talking about that. You're here for Masochist, so let's get into Masochist. Specifically, the new deck we have today, which I'm just calling Fire. It's a fire deck, mostly suggested by a new patron who joined almost specifically just so they could talk about the Masochist. They've been working on this build for a while. They go by the name Cool Boys on Discord. And yeah, it's basically just built around the fact that I have 3 Fire King Island. I have 2 of this Fire King Courtier. I've got some cool Hazy Flame stuff, and of course, like, Box of Friends. If I can get Box of Friends and pop it with Fire King Island, I can get a whole lot of advantage. Using that, I can make some rank 6s. I do actually have some decent ones. It's not easy to make them, but it hasn't been easy to make anything that I want to do, so we'll see how this works. I think I can also make rank 8s. I'm not exactly sure, but they're in here as well. And then probably the biggest boss monster I have, which I forgot to include. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Double Bite Dragon. I picked this up a long time ago and kind of forgot about it. You can only make it with 2 Link monsters, gains attack equal the combined Link ratings of the monsters used for its summon, and is unaffected by monster effects except Link monsters, and can't be destroyed by battle except by battle with a Link monster. So, using some of the tools I have, including like the Tri-Brigades and such, and just this, and Box of Friends and Scapegoat, I can potentially make this with like 3,000 or more attack, and it's kind of a towers. Like, it's still affected by spell traps, but it might be enough that some decks don't have a clean out to it. So, no idea if this is going to work well. Like most of my decks, it's still relying on a whole bunch of like spell traps and stuff and removal and life hack. I got on a previous episode, we got like 1 million comments from people like,
please play life hack.
So I'm playing that. We're trying it out. Jumping back onto the ladder. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but variety is the spice of life. This is not the new deck. This is still the old one. That's fine. One more last hurrah for the old deck, chat. We got this, we got this, we got Mimicking Maneater Bug. Don't worry, we'll play the fire deck eventually. Oh. Oh, it's Fiendsmith. So, like, can you play past this? What if you could only control 1 light fiend ever? Good luck linking away the fabled Lurie. Now I am the true fun haver, the haver of fun. No one enjoys fun more than me. Tier limit. What are you doing in Silver 5? Yeah, we just banish that, right? I don't want to have to deal with you. If they can get to Kaleido Heart, that'll be bad. Okay, they can get to Strudo. Half their life points down, chat. End phase. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, now we've got business. Alright, let's try Side Reflector and see if we can possibly play through all these hand traps. I will use the effect. I will be ashed. Side Reflector cannot beat over the fabled Lurie. So, yeah, you know what, I'll just pass for now. No, they can make Barone! Come on! I should have destroyed Lurie! I didn't know. Okay, well now I'm just dead. Let's try this again. Let's try this, my friend. And we're on the right deck this time, so it should work better? Maybe? I don't know if this is better than the previous deck. At best, they're probably the same. Okay. We're up against Usagi. Isn't that Sailor Moon? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I got Dollhouse. This lets me get something back. I've got Karass. If this card is destroyed. This is also a machine. I will set Box of Friends and end my turn. That's all I can do. What are you doing down in Silver 5? Yeah, I can't beat Azamina Fire King. Are you kidding me? Where's the bad players? Where's the people on my level? Okay, trying again. Chat is reminding me that it is the start of a brand new season. It's the 2nd day of May, so people may not have exactly what they want. The players who were in gold, I guess, are in silver. I would have thought you could get higher than gold, but whatever. Either way, let's use Fire King. I can destroy a monster in my hand. We'll get rid of the Genius Loci. And we'll add this one. Yay. Then we'll normal summon. Use this effect. We can pop this. And add... Yeah, I can think that's the only thing that kind of does something. And then we'll set a couple traps. I know this does something. It's destroy it, and if you do, add 1, then you can make this card's level become the added cards level. Oh, yeah. If you have some other way to special summon a level 6, you can make this into a level 6 pretty easily. I think. What does this add again? Add a fire. No, you can make it like level 2. I thought there was a way to make it level 6. Oh, hello, Primite. Evil Swarm Heliotrope. Alright. Gotcha. I gotta remember... Lordly Load. Unfortunately, Lost Wind is going to be useless against these normal monsters. Another one. More Evil Swarms. Drill, what are you drill beaming? Unfortunate, but it doesn't hurt me that much. Overlay. Ophion! It's everyone's favorite. Just take less damage that way. 1275, a fine year. Mr. Metal, if you could, go to Wikipedia and look up something as significant that happened in the year 1275 and put it on screen. Wow, I'm learning so much. Okay, let's bonfire. We can bon our fire. I could get Oak. The problem with Oak is that it has to send off a face card, and if I send Fire King Island, it destroys all monsters I control. I think I still want Oak in case I can keep something on the field, like if Barone survives, or Barong, then next turn I can do something. It is an 1800 beater, so let's try that. Battle phase. Take one of these. Banish the first target, send the other 2 back to the hand. Okay. Cool story. I guess we go ahead, this'll help us. We destroy the Barong, and then it'll come back during my next standby phase, and we also deck thin a little bit. Barong to fire. That's this one. Yeah. Oh, it's during the next standby phase. Ash. Add 1 Fire King from your deck to your hand. Oh, I thought it summoned itself. Well, that's fine. The thing is, it's a mandatory effect. I don't have any more Fire King cards, so they just use the Ash for no reason. I draw a card. That's probably not going to be of any use here. Let's go! Do I want to? No. I'd rather just attack. Oh yeah, that has a graveyard effect. Oh, I forgot Fire King Island has a second effect. I mean, it didn't matter. I wasn't doing anything anyway. More Evil Swarms. They're swarming. Battle phase. Am I dead? I'm almost dead. Ophion, again. Give me my Lost Wind back. Unaffected by spell traps, but not monsters. Wait, why didn't I set this? I mean, it wouldn't have done anything, but I could have set it. Fire recovery. It might be decent if it didn't require me to discard. I guess I could try. I'm probably dead anyway. So let's do this. We'll bring back Barong. Nope. It wasn't meant to be. All the hand traps in Hand Trap City. That's a graveyard effect too, though, right? Let's draw a free card. That kind of works. So now I can get Claspar again, but I would need to destroy Oak. Okay, let's go ahead. We've got to bait out the thing that makes them, like, immune. Use the... Then we normal summon Oak. Battle phase. We're gonna beat over this. Main phase 2, we're going to set 2. And then we don't want them to search another spell trap, so we're just gonna do this. That'll also, I believe, let us steal one of their normal monsters, even though they have 2.
Wrong!
Interesting, they can Dominus Impulse this. I guess it does summon a monster. Let's try it. Life hack time. That monster's attack becomes equal to your opponent's current life points. 6,000! Get crunked on! Crunk, 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 chunk, chunk. Now, of course, it goes back down. I really need another monster so I can get Flamberge on the field. Come on, any monster! That works! Okay, so let's go ahead. Wait, what's in my graveyard? Oh yeah, that has another effect. Normal summon Kit. Activate Oak. And DD Crow. Yeah, first I was like, oh, you know, well, to be fair, I guess this is closer to what I expect out of Silver. They're playing, like, Evil Swarms. But they've also got, like, Drill Beam, Ash, Ghost Bell, Dominus Impulse, DD Crow. They're just playing, like, every hand trap known to man. Boguska. Well, if I get, Mimicking. Melfy Puppy. I'm still in this. End phase. Activate the puppy. Defense. The thing is, I don't know if I have any level 2 or lower beasts. Let's check my deck real quick. Okay. Yeah, we'll use this. Imperm. Okay. Every hand trap, chat. Huh. Just a bit too late, unfortunately. Well, we tried our best, chat. You know what? We could at least end this way. Back into the back rooms. And then we surrender. We put up a decent fight. Just wasn't quite enough. I forget who it was. They're like, you know, I started this series thinking it would be Hardleg Joe playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And having experienced it, it's much more Hardleg Joe sings, and occasionally there's a card game going on in the background. We can make a rank 6 if they control a monster. So if they don't kill us, and we're still alive, and we're good, then maybe, just maybe, we can make the Hazy Flame Ixie. Sky Strikers Maneuvers. Yup. I don't have a good feeling about this one, boyos. Unfortunately, my Deep Dark Trap Hole is of no use here. Monster with the same type. This is a machine. You've got no other Ray in your graveyard. Yeah, let's do this. Banishing a card out of my graveyard? I mean, I don't care. Now you've got a monster in your main monster zone. Now I've got one too. Hello, Ray. So I'm probably dead. But the fact that they have a main deck monster... Well, they can always link that away. Now that they have another monster. Battle phase! Battle phase! Oh, okay. Hello. Behold. 2 level 6s. What the hell do I make? Behold. And then maybe they won't read. And then we're not going to let them know we have this effect. We're going to instead attack this. Okay. And then we'll see if they make a dumb mistake and just run into my guy. Because it seems like they've been making a lot of mistakes. They're not the best Sky Striker player, chat. Never mind. I forgot this deck is broken and just has Fissure with extra steps. Fissure with upside. Why are you chaining the Hornet drones? Yeah, they just put it to, they're like,
You know what? I'd like to turn off all my Sky Striker spell cards by putting a monster in the main monster zone.
Let's deck thin a little bit. Get rid of this. Add a level 2. Change the level. Now I control level 2, so I can special summon this. Now I can make Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. 23 is bigger than 2000. Battle phase. This time I've learned my lesson. Just keep stuff in their main monster zone, they won't get rid of it. I thought they would keep... Okay, there they go. I was like, why aren't they clicking the shiny button? So far, if they've had an opportunity to activate something, they have. Who needs engage, chat? Link bound. Return it to the extra deck and draw link cards. Oh, I see. Final bringer of end times. But he came back. Box of friends. We can kit. Oh yeah, this is... Oh, they're taking that one. Okay. Activate kit. Banish 2 winged beasts from the graveyard. We get a Farigite. Activate the Farigite effect. We summon Barone. We make a second Farigite. Because we're locked into use kit. Yeah, we'll send another Tri-Brigade. We send Nerval. Nerval hits the graveyard. We get Karis. Then we make Double Bite Dragon. Draw one card, then place. Yes. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, let's put this back. Box of Friends is useful if I get anything good. Then we will do this. Move this into the back rooms. And we'll just end so I get my monster back. There we go. We cleared the field, chat. Look at all the combos we're doing. And they have that again. And linkage. Fuck. And now they're bigger than me. And then they get Widow Anchor, and then that's game, right? Can it not attack? No, it's just take control of it. Damn, I couldn't surrender in time. We did stuff, it's just, that stuff wasn't very good. I'm not sure how much of it's made it into the episode. I imagine not much. Mr. Metal shows some singing, but I've been doing a lot of singing over this episode because I got nothing else to keep me company. Nothing else to keep... Maybe I should just rename this like... Hardleg has a karaoke stream while he loses at Yu-Gi-Oh! In the background. Lokai. Special summon. We go... do this. We can Dollhouse. We can Dollhouse. Bring back... Lokai. Make a 1900 beater and pass. I guess Melfi Puppy's here too. Why no tree? It wouldn't let me make the tree. Backup supervisor pointed down. Can this only be made in the extra monster zone? Well, I'm up against like the starter deck, so I might have a chance. Bitron, okay. Oh, I couldn't make Dry Ass when it brought it back because it brought it back as a level 6. Prog Leo. Target 1, special summon 1 from your deck with the same name as a level 6 dark. Ah, gotcha. Okay, they've made a weaker monster. Well, I don't want my puppy to die. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this. Target 1 card you control, negate the attack, and if you do, destroy that card. Yes. I don't need this anymore, because I'm pretty sure I can only use it the one time. I thought it summoned back the level 1, but no, it's literally just if I get the 1, I can get the other one. So we negate the attack, and then we get a Karas for next turn. Oh no, we get Kit. Alright, we finally have a chance to win. But only because our opponents saw really bad cards. Go puppy. Oh wait, this point's up. Fuck. Okay, we can't make Double Bite Dragon. Let's just make a Saryuya. That's big. It have a lot of attack. 28. And then Kit sends Nerval, and then Nerval does nothing because we already got Karas. I have a fire. I don't want to discard Karas, though. Oh, but I can special summon Karas. Yeah, free cards. And it becomes bigger. And then we can make Farigite. And it becomes bigger. Look at all this attack we have, chat. Alright, no Mirror Force. What could this be? Memory of an Adversary? Jelly Cannon. Goodbye. 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 We're just gonna have to hope that we had a 1900 beater before, now we have one back. Fuck. No, Blustering Winds, it has 25. That's so much bigger. And they can discard to get even larger. Their Suppression Collider. Draw one card, put one. Yep, we're putting the recovery on the bottom. Bonfire time. And double hooking. We're gonna start with Bonfire. We're gonna get Snake Eye Oak. Normal the Oak. Let's do this. Another 1600. And then we will use the Oak, sending off the Karis to summon Flamberge Dragon. Do, 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 do. And then we'll move you. Okay. We finally got a win because we went up against someone with the Link starter deck. Yeah, it's one way or the other. I'm either like, what are you still doing here? Or in that case, how did you get here? I guess you can't, like, D-rank in bronze. I have mastered these packs. I have pulled so many at this point. At least 184, because that's how many wins I have, plus some bonuses. Hello, MBT. I'm glad you made it to the stream. Hermit of Prophecy. Each time a spellbook is activated, increase this card's level by 2 and its attack by 3. Basil Rose Shoot. I mean, I prefer not to. Special summon 1 Rose Dragon from your hand or graveyard in defense. If the set card is destroyed, summon a Black Rose. I think I have a Rose Dragon. I don't think summoning it from my hand is going to be very useful. Mythical Beast Jackal. Is it a jackal? It's a jackal. It's a jackal? It's a jackal. It don't do much. Memento Mictalin. The Memento field spell. Oh, hello. Do I have any other Zodiacs? This one don't really accomplish much, but I have it. Fallen Sanctuary. That's for Sanctuary in the Sky. And our last card, Red Mirror. Nothing that's going to change things up. Let's jump back into it. Was never much of a fan of Prince. Not that I dislike their music, I just like I was never exposed to any of it. Let's try this, let's do a little deck thinning. Let's blow up Charcoal Impachi. Sure, I'll be level 2. All I can think of, Neil Cicierega. I was about to call him the master of mashups, but he's the master of so many things. That's like calling Isaac Newton, like, a good Congress, or parliamentarian. Like, yeah, he was in the parliament, but he did so much more. But he made a, like a, not really a mashup, more like a mix-up of, one of Prince's songs. It's just called Piss. I'll show the people on Twitch here, if I can find it. And then you can just keep an eye on the chat during the subsequent duel to see what they thought about it. I was gonna be like, look it up on YouTube, and I'm like, I don't know how you would. What do you type in? Prince Piss? I don't think that's gonna get you what you want. Huh, not what I expected. Oh yeah, there's a duel going on. The first thing that comes up is a song called The Prince of Piss from the original motion picture soundtrack of Young Guns 2. I've never heard of such a thing. If you search Neil Cicierega Piss, do you think it would work? No, because he has another song called Piss. Okay, it's called Prince.mp3. But if you type in Neil Cicierega Prince Piss, you'll find it. The thumbnail is just Prince on a yellow background. Anyway, back to the duel and my potato chips. I'm doing so many things at once to avoid just doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Go to sleep. Floodgate trap hole. Now how I'm going to deal with that, I don't know. Sure. Let's do this. We're making tokens, folks. Big double bite. Yep, I think we can do that. We're going to make backup supervisor with 2 of these. Then we're going to make Farajit with 2 more of these. Let's go ahead and use Farajit's effect. Special summon the kit. And then... Did I do something? Did I lock myself out of stuff? You cannot use monsters as link material for the rest of the turn except for Beast Warriors. Okay. Mistakes were made. So now we've got to make another Farajit. We'll use this. Send Nerval. Nerval grabs this. Yeah, it's weird. The lock doesn't lock you into tri-types. It just says you can only use them as link material. So we can still make double bite. We just have to use 2 Farajits to do it. Sure. We'll draw a card. Let's just tuck that back away. Then we will normal summon the oak. Sure. I have a target? The Charcoal Impachi! I knew there was a reason I liked you, Charcoal Impachi. Okay, we send the Charcoal Impachi off. We get the Flamberge. And then we go. Okay, so we battle phase. I'm gonna go over this. Fuck. Okay. We do this. Into the back row. They have a card that can bring...
Hey, quick little thing here. Turns out that the song that Joe played got this part of the stream muted, so here. Wow! take my word for it. Alright, editor out, yo.
Ha! Number 67, Paradise Smasher. I think I already had one of these, but even if I didn't, it ain't that great. Although I'm just noticing, what the hell is that in between the dice? Who's that guy? Comment in the comments if you know. Advanced Zone. Is this like the auto parts store? During the end phase of the turn in which you tributed summon a monsters. Just skip the rest of that. Discard a spell, negate the activation of a spell trap or effect that destroys monsters on the field. Probably not good enough. It's Unizombie before he got united! When he was just two zombies helping each other out, or I'm sorry, not zombies, a pair of friendly skeletons, lean and fat that travel with extreme difficulty. Jormungandr, an extremely long snake that dwells in the world of myth. I like how he doesn't have fins. He's just got little arms where he's like, hi. How's it going? Next one, Breaking the World. This is the... Oh wait, no, this isn't what I thought. You can target one ritual you control, show a ritual in your hand. Oh, this is what I thought. It's for the ruin and the demise. I thought this was a ritual spell, but no. It's field spell, still not useful. Contract Laundering, destroy dark... Okay, it's DDD support. Orchestrated Release, tribute 2 machines, target a monster in your graveyard, summon it. If your opponent controls a link, you can target 2 monsters instead. Okay, so nothing. Let's open our 2 master packs. Okay, so master pack number 1. This is for winning the duel. This is our reward for defeating Galaxy Eyes. We get Bayonet Punisher. Apply these effects depending on the number of Boral monsters you control in your graveyard. So far I have 0 Boral, so that's not very good. I mean, I guess I'll take a second Lost Wind. Lost Wind's pretty good. I could stand to have 2 of those. Sounds nice. Destruction Sword Flash. I need a Fusion Buster Blader. Boot Up Corporal Command Dynamo. Target 2 machine. It's just gadget support. Who cares? Sarsago Lighthouse. When a spell effect would inflict damage to you, you take no damage. Why is that not in a legacy pack? Flip. Draw a card. Ice barriers. Aurora Wing. When this is destroyed by battle, special summon it in attack position. Not particularly good. And our last one, Mirror Resonator. All the resonators. We'd have to go second with this. It's not good. Okay, we're adding the Lost Wind, but we also get a bonus pack for ranking up. Let's see what the hell we get. Doesn't look like anything shiny, but, you know, the last time we got Lost Wind, that's not... Oh, there's a shiny. Vendread Nightmare. We don't have enough Vendreads. Not even close. Machina Gear Frame. Adamant Machina from your deck to your hand. I'll have to look. I know we have Unclaspar. I think that might be a free rank 4. We get this. We add Unclaspar. It summons itself. Granted, I'm not sure if it's worth playing a 1 of just to make a rank 4, but we've got it. Kaiju Capture Mission with no Kaijus. Earthbound Immortal Uru. Alien Skull. This is the original Kaiju, even before... No, this wasn't before Lava Golem. That was from the anime. This is the second to original. Tribute a level 3 or lower monster in your opponent's side of the field. Special summon it to your opponent's side of the field. If you do this way, place 1 A counter on it. It's neat. Chaos Form, if I ever get Chaos Max. Phaedron, the Winds of Mischief. Isn't this like a popular anime? If this card is normal or special summon, target 1 face-up monster you control, it does piercing. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, target 1 other monster on the field, change its battle position, return this to the hand. Probably not good enough even for our dragon deck. Okay, what's this? Is it gonna be Chaos Max for a Chaos Form? Moisa Knight, the Comet General. It's the rare 11 scale pendulum. If you pendulum summon, place this card on the top or bottom of your deck. You can use it once. When you draw this card, reveal it. During the main phase, you can conduct 1 pendulum summon of a monster from your hand in addition to your pendulum summon. That's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. We might put it if we play like pendulums again, but probably not worth playing at the moment. Either way, we got a couple good pickups. Let's see if we can change up the deck a little bit. Alright, it's not a huge difference, but I did manage to carve the deck down to 40 cards. We removed the Dollhouse, we removed the 2 Genius Loci since that just worked with those. And in its place, we put the Mystery Shell Dragon. That works with Box of Friends. It's also a 2000 beater. And we put the other Lost Wind in there. I think there's still some stuff in the extra deck we can't make, but whatever. It's not like we have like better options that we had to like cut out or whatever. So let's try this. Fire 10.1. Keep going with it. See how it does. Going first makes me wanna drive. I get a car and then I drive. All right. We got some things we can do. Let's try this. Let's use the effect. They're going to ash it. Ooh, Imperm, feeling spicy. Yeah, I think all I would have done is made, like, Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. Probably dead if they're playing good hand traps, but they are on, like, a 52-card deck or something. And we've got Lost Wind, so maybe it'll work out. Oh, no. Lost Wind will not be of much use here, Batman. I'm gonna get OTK'd. Yeah, they just OTK me and I can't do anything. Okay, we're saving time. Oh, hello, Morphing Jar. And here I go again on my own. Playing cards. They can't all be bangers. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And you gotta get down on your knees, start slurping up all those crumbs, and then Mom starts looking you all side-eyed. She's like, how did I raise you to like cookies so much? Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's an oddly personal thing. Anyway, we've got a hand that might have been okay going first, and we're going second. Our opponent is on 57 cards. 60 was they couldn't find room for the extra 3. Okay, Machina Cannon. It's an old school Machina deck. Never mind. There's an Infinitrack. I haven't the slightest clue what's going on. Okay, Chainsaw goes to the graveyard, and we get the Goliath. Now, you don't have another one in the graveyard to do anything with, so I don't know why you made the Goliath. But you have it. Was that the Boot Up Admiral? Yes. Cannon. Discard one or more machine. Gains 800 for every monster sent to the graveyard this way. Alright, you have emptied your hand to get 2 machines on the field. Make Verte send Red Eyes Fusion. The Anger Knuckle. Their anger is maximum. Okay, I might be able to beat Anger Knuckle. Perryton. Okay, so we Fire King Island. Destroy a monster. Yeah, I think we just destroy the Perryton. And we just get Barong. Because Barong has more attack than this. And then we just defiantly stand in front of him. What up? 1800. My number is bigger than your number. What will you do about that? How can you win in the face of such unstoppable odds? I'm not gonna set anything just in case they get, like, Heavy Storm or something. Alright, the Anger Knuckle is being angry. Discard a card, summon it. Let's just get rid of this forever. Fall into a bottomless trap hole. Now you'll never revive yourself. We're grinding, we're vibing. Just get more damage on board, and that also makes double hooking live. Even though this is just like an 800 do-nothing card. No, I don't want to destroy my main attacker.
1 hour later.
The thing is, if they do have Torrential, they're probably looking and they're like, fuck, if this is destroyed, they can summon Fire King Avatar Garunix. Wow. And they don't want to have to deal with that. They don't know that I don't have Garunix. Alright, we managed to beat Earth Machines. Alright, I get 1 Master Pack, open it up. Maybe this will be the thing that turns the tide and brings my deck together. Oracle of the Herald. Well, if I ever get Herald of Ultimateness, and a bunch of other stuff needed for it, then I can do that. Alarit, the Ogdoadic Dark. Tribute 1 monster, summon it. Your opponent adds 1 monster from their graveyard to your hand. Yeah, we don't really have the reptile support for that. No thank you. Necros of Gungnir. If you pulled this back in the day, that was like a $70 bill. These days, not so much. A second Despia, Theater of the Branded. I'll get that fusion deck eventually. Gen X Ally Reliever, level 5, don't care. A second Aereo Shark. There's so many Ixies I need. Can I get a good Ixie, please? Mirage Swordsman. If a face-up fire fusion is destroyed, special summon this from your graveyard or hand. At the start of the damage step, if this battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy both monsters. If this is destroyed, or by battle or another card's effect, special summon a level 7 or lower that is Flame Swordsman or mentions it. Yeah, this is like so oddly specific, there's no way. I'm pretty sure I don't have a fire fusion. Let's just jump back into it. Alright, we get to go first this time. I selected going first! What do you mean I'm going second? You saw me, right? I clicked on the thing? Did I not click on the thing? Excuse me? What the hell is going on here? I didn't think it was gonna load, to be honest. Oh, it's Blue Eyes. I don't have any spell trap removal. If they can get to True Light, then I'm just dead. They got to True Light. I'm just dead. High stakes battle. I'm clicking go first this time. Okay, and it's letting me go first. Good, good. Most good indeed. Now can I get some traps? Alright, they are acceptable. Activate, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get the free monster. We got Maxi. Hello, Maxi. I didn't miss you. Yeah, sure. Nope, okay. We get Kit, right? Fuck it, I'll play under Maxi. What do you think I am, stupid? I go into you, and then Kit's effect. Ash. Yeah, if they're playing at Maxi and Ash, probably can't beat them. But we do have 2 traps. Maybe they'll surrender or something. Sure, we'll get another one of these. Free stuff. A legendary ocean. Legendary. Fish. Real fun haver. Do. It's Floodgate, the deck. To be fair, there's a lot of decks like that these days. Is that fucking Gaga Gigo? Fish. Go to sleep, fish. No one wants to deal with you, fish. Nighty night. Oh no, my Doom Kraken. It's like my friend Andy used to say. You either get busy living, or you get Kraken. Yeah, I'll draw a card. Sure. 16. I mean, I'm probably dead anyway. But at least I can Trap Hole of Spikes the Gigo. How often can you say you've done that, chat? Probably never. Bottomless. Alright. Set. End phase. My pupper's here. And puppies 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 and whoop whoop. I got a puppy and you got a puppy and we got a puppy and there is a puppy and yes. Another trap hole. Do you have a second Doom Kraken? Nope. Goodbye. And now it's banished. Yeah. Let them think I have Kalantosa. Ice Barrier. At least they use that on a defense position monster. Oh, and then they just get another one, don't they? The Legendary Fisherman 3! Must be special summoned by tributing a Legendary Fisherman. Oh snap. If they get that on the field, we're doom screwed. Hello, Oak. Nothing I can do here, boss. Oh no! No, say it's not true! The Legendary Fisherman 3 has arrived! Look at him riding in on a whale like he knows something. Calls himself a fisherman. He didn't even catch that fish. He just rode it. Lost Wind. But this is... You know what? We're gonna do it and see if it scares him. Behold, the power of Snake Eyes Flamberge. Its mighty effect cannot be stopped except by the own card that I have. Touché, salesman. High stake. I got high stakes. We've got high stakes. We've got High in the sky, apple pie stakes. When two duelists meet on the battlefield of life, gonna duel each other, try to get a wife. I don't know how that has to do with card games, because I'm kinda lame. Sometimes they are bangers, chat. Sometimes I get to make it work. We're up against Cruzito, which is a neat name. It makes me think they're like Spanish Ted Cruz, which would not be cool, but it would be a funny name. I have nothing. I think there's nothing. 1,000 knives. Why are you playing 1,000 knives? All right. In a world of blue eyes, maybe I can beat Dark Magician with a puppy. Like I can make Nightmare Phoenix, or I could just like pop this and make Barone. Barong? I mean, it's not as big as Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, but it gets the fire recovery on. Gets me stuff in the graveyard. If their deck is any good at all, I'll be dead anyway. But maybe, just maybe, I'll have what it takes to be a rock and roll band. Behold, my number is bigger than your number. I checked. Science is on my side. And you believe in nothing but misinformation and lies. And if you thought that was all I had, you're dead wrong. You're barking up the wrong tree, buddy. You're gonna have a bone to pick with this dog. Your handkerchief is gonna be a little tight. I don't know what that last one was or why I put emphasis on the word handkerchief. But I did. That's just the things you do when you do improvised, I was gonna say improvised comedy, but like, I'm not sure I'd call what I do comedy. Yeah, I'll bork my dog here. Bork! Don't take that out of context. And now they're using Kiwi, which is like honest. You just get like 300, I believe. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put Kit out here. The whole kit and caboodle. Oh, you're approaching me? Yeah, this is only special summon, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Let's go, Kit. Send Nerval. Nerval effect. Grab Karis. We did it. Gobbling them up, but gobbling them up. Daredevil. End phase. Alright. Draw a card. Floodgate Trap Hole. Do we dare to make the biggest thing? I think we've got to try, chat. So we normal summon the puppy. That's always how it starts. You have solemn judgmented my dog. Very rude. At least that's half their life points down, you know? Oh, they got rid of the lemon. Let's fire recovery. We're gonna bring this back. This has to go from the field spell. Okay, so we can just discard that. Bring her back. What is her effect? Oh yeah, she does the same thing as the rest of them. Should I do that? Yes. 2 cards. Let's banish those 2. Get ourselves a Farigite. And now that's more than they have, so unless they've got Mirror Force, I don't even need to Link Climb anymore. 700, 1600. Barong for game? Wow. We did it! That's why you shouldn't be clicking buttons. If you got a lemon on the field, keep it there. My grandma said that all the time, and now I understand why. It was for this moment. It wasn't because she was senile. We rank up. That's 2 whole master packs. Yay. Alright, first master pack. We gotta win, so we get a pack. What do we get? Discordant. Oh, I was like, oh, a new card. I don't. Tistina. Never mind. Tuning Magician. 2 magicians in your pendulums. While this is in your hand, you can special summon it. It's normal or special summoned. Oh, okay. I thought there was another one that like summoned something from the deck. Maybe I'm getting that confused. Or maybe I just made up a card. Laval Blaster. Just another Laval card. Stop giving me Fire King Island! I have 4 of them now, and it's barely worth playing as it is. Come on, at least give me like a good Kieran or something. A fucking wicked breaking flamberge. Another, we just had one of this in the last pack. It's a Sylvan, it's 1800 plant. Okay, what's our super rare? Dark End Evaporation Dragon. Banish a level 8 dragon from your extra deck. Special summon this from your hand. Not special summon for the rest of the turn except for dragons. Activate one of these effects. Fusion summon. Using monsters from your hand or field. Hold up. Wait, I'm pretty sure I have a dragon I could use for this. This is just polymerization on legs. And it can fusion summon anything. This might actually be a game changer. And it's removal. All right, Dragon Synchro is back on the field, now with fusions, perhaps. It's a bit late for it this stream, but next time, keep a note on that. We're going to be using that. Oh, it's a Dragon Lock. Never mind. I got so excited. I was like, you could fusion summon anything, but just summoning it in general locks you into dragons. I guess I could still make first of the dragons. Meteor Black is a fucking Gemini. I already have that. I already have it. I don't have it, but I don't want it. I don't have any Dinomorphia fusions. Enemy controller's not terrible, but there's like better, I don't think I'll put this in. There's better stuff I could have as far as removal. Exploder Rocket Dragon. We do need more rockets. This one sucks because it's not like a starter, it's like a one of, even in like a dedicated rocket deck. I think I'm the only person who's ever played like dedicated rockets. It's neat, maybe in the future at some point. Well, we did need a dragon fusion, it's just a pity that this one sucks. And we already had this! Stop giving me stuff I already have! There's so many things I'd like. So many Tenyis. So many Sword Souls. Back into the mines. It's late, but we could try to get one more win. How long could it take? You got a lobster and you got a magnet. Lobster has antenna, but you don't grab it. Magnet made of iron. Lobster made of meat. Well, it's funny, that sounds like a made-up song, but it's not. Look up Lobster Sticks to Magnet. Good times. Sent to the graveyard. By any means? I just gotta send it to the graveyard? I think I could do that. Let's try it. Destroy Kit. Whoa! Give me one of these. And then Kit will use its effect. Unless it gets ashed. No, we're gonna send a Nerval. And then Nerval will use its effect. And then we'll get Arcaris. Yay! And then we do this. Yeah, we'll use this effect. Max C. Every damn time. It's their only target. Sure, I'll be level 6. Fuck it. We gotta play into it. We just gotta hope they're bad. I have non-fires in the graveyard already. And then we make another one. At this point, they can't stop us, unless they have Nibiru. And then we make our ultimate boss monster. No one can out the double bite dragon. It bites twice as much. And I get to draw a card, kind of. Awful. Just dreadful. Put that on the bottom of my fucking deck. Alright. Come at me, bro. Can you beat a 2700 that's unaffected by monsters? Oh, and I get to search. Lucky me. Unless you want to ash this. You got enough cards, you could. Called by. I guess that does the same thing. I can't think of 9 cards that would possibly get him out of this. I mean, I know what I would do if I was facing this. Probably Snake Eyes Subversion. Maybe Lightning Vortex. Starry Dragon Cycle. Lost Wind. I mean, I've got outs to this. Diabellsturm. Was that, a Salamangrate Mole? Unaffected by monster effects, except Link monsters. Can't be destroyed by battle, except Link monsters. Opponent reveals Salamangrate. That's fine though, right? Salamangrate can't get over 2700 attack? They have subversion, chat. The very first thing I mentioned as like, you know what gets over this? The card that I have. The one that I play. All they have to do is subversion it into the back rooms. Just get me out of here. Let's make up a little story about where our opponent's name comes from. I like to believe that he drives a bulldozer for a living, and he just happened, like, the first, like, 3 or 4 times he was on a job, he got sent out to demolish Walmarts. And the first time, it was just like a random thing, but then it kept happening. This friend was like,
Well, aren't you just the wall dozer, dozing over the walls every time you find the Walmart?
He's like,
I guess so.
and that's the story of the wall dozer. Anyway, yeah, become level 2. Check it out. Now this level 2, I summon a horse. Bet you weren't expecting that, wall dozer. And then I can make the ultimate creature in terms of attack and defense. Actually, do I have... Wait, I can make double bite dragon. Pretty sure. Behold. Farigite. Activate Farigite. Summon the kit from my hand. Aha, another Maxi. I thought this card was at 2, but apparently it's at 40. I'm not angry, you're angry. Let's go ahead and use this effect. 2 cards. Goodbye. Goodbye. This time though, they only got 3 cards. Sure. Maybe I'll get a better trap. Nope. Get back on the bottom, Fire King. Okay. Double bite. Backed up by 2 spell traps. And I've got battle protection in the form of White Steed of the Flowers. This is like 3 points of interaction, chat. Oh no. Upstart Goblin. That's used by decks that are hyper consistent. My deck's the opposite of that. I should know this. I watched that Chubby Emu or whatever his name is who does medical stuff. And he's always like, the patient was described as being hyperglycemic. Hyper from the Greek hypos, or excess, and glycemic for glucose, sugar in blood. Excess sugar in blood. But I forget the word for, like, stuff there's less of it. There's not enough. Alright, field spell. Numeron Network. Hold on, chat. Okay, yeah. Let's negate the attack and pop our own kit. That way they don't have one to go into. And also it makes them 1,000 less attack. And it triggers the kit. So we could send a Nerval, and then we can use a Nerval, and we can get this. Now granted, we've already used both our Faragites, so this Karass, don't do shit, but it exists. Existing is a neat thing. You all exist. If you didn't, you wouldn't be able to hear me. Now they're at 2,000. Now they're at 4,000. I cannot be destroyed by such pitiful monsters, but I still take the damage. Now, of course, if they can make Klops, or they can make Avramax, they get 1 summon, and if they have a Link, then the Link can beat over this. Sonya. Sonya, I barely know ya. Yeah, I'm unaffected by that too. Now, if they have Numeron Gate, I might be in a little trouble. But I might be able to beat them here, chat. Karis. And then we use this on Karis. And then Karis becomes 97. And you take half, but half of 97 is still a lot. I don't know if it's a lot enough to kill you. No, 48. But it's enough to get you in double bite range. Bite him! Get him! Yeah! It took 4 hours! But Double Bite Dragon and Life Hack finally did a thing! It's what we wanted! It's what we always dreamed about! What a great way to end off this deck. Alright, we've got 5 whole legacy packs to close out the episode. Flip them up, see what we got. Ha! Savage Coliseum. If a monster attacks, at the end of the damage step, its controller gains 300. All monsters must attack. During the end phase, destroy all monsters that your attack position monsters that did not attack somehow. This is good for like weird OTKs. I don't know if we have anything that can take use of this. Probably not, but it's a good tool to have in our arsenal. Graceful Tear. Add 1 card from your hand to your opponent's hand. Then gain 2,000 life points. Why is this an SR? This is dreadful. 100-Footed Horror. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can normal summon this to level 7. We've only got 6s we really want. Brainjacker. Flip. Equip to an opponent's monster. Treat as an equip card. Take control of the monster. Opponent gains 500. Yeah, I think the unfortunate thing about this is, like, in order for this to work, it has to, like, remain on the field, if I'm not mistaken, because it equips and it doesn't equip from the graveyard. That's why I, like, never saw play even back in the day. Mermaid Archer. Target 1 level 3 or lower monster you control. Equip this card to that card. While equipped, it gains 800. If this would be destroyed, you could destroy the monster equipped. Not very good. Ground Spider. Isn't that most spiders? If you control this face-up defense position monster and your opponent normal summons, you can change that monster to defense position. Crash Bug Z. Now we just need X and Y and we're good. Infinite cards. There is no limit to the hand size for each player. Your opponent's hand size limit becomes 5. The most deadly duo. I get all the cards. You get 1 fewer. United Front. When a trap card is activated while you control 2 monsters of the same level, negate the activation and destroy it. Nope, nothing good. Still waiting on that 3rd mimicking. Maybe one day. Let's open our last master pack of the night, shall we? One fine master pack, oh, shooby-doo-wop, a shooby-doo-way-ha. Instant Neospace. I don't even need to read that to know it's awful. Chronomaly Mud Golem. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Chronomaly attacks, it does piercing. It's not even good in Chronomalies. This is a Chess Archfiend from way back in like the first set. Predaplast. Reveal any number of Predap cards in your hand. Target the same number of monsters. Place a Predator counter on each. This has the potential to be good if we get more Predaplants. We've got a couple decent ones, but I don't think enough to make this actually useful. Dark Magic Inheritance. Yeah, we need more Dark Magician stuff. Superconductor Tyranno. If only it was the Ultra Conductor Tyranno. This one's just bad. Flower Gathering. And Elemental Hero Blazeman. If this is summoned, add Polymerization from your deck to your hand. Now all I need is Polymerization, chat, and I have a way to search it. But yeah, I think the thing that's gonna be the most game-changing is still the stuff from last time. All right, well, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about the fire deck. I feel, I don't know, I can't tell if I just really don't like it, or maybe I'm just not good at playing decks I didn't design myself, or if it was just the opponents and I would have been screwed no matter what I played. Hard to say when I'm like in the thick of it myself. I need outside observers. Either way, thank you for watching. Thanks as always to chat for keeping me company and keeping me sane during this. Remember, if you do like these videos, do that like and subscribe stuff. You know, I don't like to tell you what to do, but that's what lets me know that these videos are doing well and I should continue to do them. And consider joining the Patreon. That helps as well. If you join the Patreon and you're like, I joined for Masochist, that's like one more day I keep masochism going. So thank you once again. Thanks to Mr. Metal, the editor. And until next time, good luck and have fun.